Good evening and welcome to Around the Region. I'm Kahla Buchanan. Tonight I head to Heinsberg for the Second Chance Trail Ride in support of the Canadian Transplant Games. I talked to the Lloydminster Sexual Assault and Information Centre about the Don't Be That Guy campaign, and I'm joined in the studio by award-nominated author Deb Elkink. All that and more coming up on the show tonight, and we'll start with an interview with one of my favorite new bands and some of the funniest guys you'll ever meet, Kiros.
Kiros is a Greek word. In Greek there are two words for time. Chronos is one that's like the same as the English word for time, just normal time, and Kiros is like divine time or God's time. We are a rock and roll band, originally from Calgary. Now we live in the mighty village of Lloydminster, and it's where we call home now. We spend most of the year touring around the United States, a little bit in Europe, and last but not least, a few shows here and there in Canada. I am one of the original members. Barry, our lead singer, and I started playing together in high school about 12 years ago, and we've just kind of been jamming ever since.
I've been a part of Kiros since last August, so I guess nine or 10 months now. We actually have an unlikely mutual friend in Dallas, and she kind of recommended me for the spot.
When I joined Kiros, it was 2006, and we pretty immediately went into a writing process for a new album to sort of phase out the older, possibly more immature material. We wrote a record called A Single Strand and released it in Canada in late 2007, in the States in early 2008. A record we're still extraordinarily proud of.
I play the guitar, Jonny plays the guitar, Barry plays the bass, he's also the lead singer, and Tyler is our drummer.
Kiros is usually on the road anywhere from 8 to 9 months out of the year. And when we're not touring, we're usually doing something for the band to kind of propel that along. So I would very much say it's full-time, yeah. We're very involved in the writing process, and that's the way it should be. Every last one of them are originals. Some of them are co-writes.
As the drummer of the band, I can take a sort of blandish piece of music and add interesting percussion to it to turn it into something a little more elaborate and entertaining.
What inspires our songs is, to be perfectly honest and upfront, is just the love that we have for God. It's something that's very real and important to us in our lives, so it's easy to talk about. It's something we want to talk about, and I feel like if it's real to you as it is to us, it's something that you can't keep contained. And why write about anything else if that's what's most important to you?
Most recently, after bouncing around, being courted by a label here, a label there, a big one, a small one, and nothing ever really feeling right, we finally found some people that really believed in our project and recorded our newest record to Lay Your Weapons Down in the wonderful music-oriented city of Nashville with a very experienced producer named Mark Lee Townsend. The songs really became something bigger than we ever expected them to.
What's on my iPod right now? Well, I actually just got a brand new iPhone, and the only thing I've put on it is one Collective Soul record, so really it's pretty much empty. But hang on a second. In my car, I only have a cassette player, and our drummer Tyler was just at a record store, and he got me, it's upside down, this Our Lady Peace Clumsy album, which is a pretty old classic, but I'm excited to toss that in the cassette player of my car.
The guys actually give me a really hard time because they'll go searching through my iPad, and I've actually got one song from various artists. I don't know. I guess I didn't realize before, but I'm not a big album buyer, I guess. Tyler was the first person to give me a hard time about it, and ever since then I've been doing some introspection into my music buying. But so I've got so many different kinds of bands, and only one song from each of them.
I know you love me. I know you care. Just shout whenever, and I'll be there.
We meet a lot of people and get to hear their stories. On tour, we try to make ourselves as available as possible to fans and friends and people at shows, because That's kind of the reason we do it, to connect with people and hopefully be an encouragement to them.
After the break, we'll learn all about the Don't Be That Guy campaign and the difference it will make in our communities.